Alright, what's good with all y'all, man? My name is Fana, and welcome to the channel if you're brand new here. And if you already been rocking with me, welcome back to another video. Alright, so as some of you may know, if you play Destiny, the PvP scene is by far the dumbest thing in the world. We have skill-based matchmaking, we have cheese loadouts, cheese exotics, cheese builds, cheese classes, it's all kinds of cheese going on. So we're dusting off two of the most iconic guns in Destiny, and no pun intended, we're using Dust Rock Blues and Not Forgotten. Man, let me tell y'all boys something about this thing right here. If you weren't playing Destiny at the time that Not Forgotten was popping, dude, if you could get this gun, like, it was so, and I mean so difficult. People were out here doing recubs. Freaking crackheads were cheating for this thing. I mean, people was selling and buying accounts. People were buying accounts that had Not Forgotten for a fortune. And then we got this bad boy right here, Dust Rock Blues. This was the shotgun to use. Now here's the thing, I've never had a god roll of this. I literally have a reload speed masterwork. I have reload speed and rampage and stinking pulse monitor. Now rampage isn't really that bad. It just makes my next shotgun pellet shot, you know, just more deadly after I kill somebody. But still, what the heck am I working with here? I could be wrong, but you know, if you have a god roll Dust Rock Blues, let me know down below, because I never got one. Okay, I did the lost sector for these, and I just never got one. RNG back then really hated me. So let me give y'all a little bit of an update on how the next, I want to say like 6 to 8 months is finna go. I mean, I'm not gonna be toxic though like that, but the NBA season has officially started back, and sadly, some of you may or may not know, but I am indeed a Lakers fan, or at least I'm a LeBron fan. Now, of course, I like other players like Giannis, KD, Kyrie. You know, I am a big player fan, but I am a LeBron fan nonetheless. And for any of you that follow basketball, the Lakers are kind of the laughing stock of the NBA right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not a good look. It's not a good time to be a Lakers fan at all. Why is there so many people sniping on this map? Holy, it's like 3 people on the other team just like hugging this corner over here, like, yo. But depending on how the first 20 games of this season go would determine whether I continue to watch basketball or not. Okay, I'm not going to stop watching basketball. I'm just not going to be watching the Lakers, alright? Because I'm going to be up on here so annoyed. I meant to have a video come out yesterday because the Lakers played Golden State Warriors back on Tuesday as a season opener. Only thing is, Lakers sat there and kind of made an embarrassment out of themselves. I'm not going to lie. These crackheads cannot shoot the 3 ball to save their life. I've never seen an NBA team shoot 3 so badly. I mean, how you have a whole roster of NBA players, some of the best players on the face of the planet, and none of them, and I mean none of them, can consistently shoot the 3. When LeBron James is one of the best 3-point shooters on the team, you done messed up, all right? It's going to be a long season when he's one of the best shooters on the team from 3-point range. All right, so for anyone that's a basketball fan, let me tell you something. If the Lakers aren't above a 50% win rating by after 20 games, I'm just not going to watch the Lakers until, you know, unless they make the playoffs. I promise you, I can't do it to myself. Because last season, I did it to myself. I was sitting there trying to support them every game, and these crackheads sat here and they didn't even make the play in. Oh wow, the one time I bring attention to it, now it wants to win. Oh wow, oh look at that, now it wants to be a normal shot. Oh, okay. I see we're acting different. Whenever I start talking about you, now you want to start acting like a proper shotgun and one-shotting people when they're in my face. Okay. Now I have rampage, so it should be easy to... Alright. Honestly, I think the next thing that Bungie really needs to address is the ability little problem that we have, man. I mean, abilities are such like a nuisance right now to deal with. I'm not just talking about like abilities like across the board, because some like abilities on different classes are way less annoying than others, but definitely Invis is by far. Yeah, the Hunter Invis is by far the most obnoxious thing to deal with on this game at this point, because it allows you to have a annoying playstyle. And some people are like, well, Halo had Invis, right? Well, see, Halo with the camo perk, it wasn't a perk that you could sit there and constantly like spam all the time, like every other like 5 seconds. You know, it was one of the seeds that you got like, you know, every now and then, and plus we didn't have a toxic meta to back it up either. See, the thing with Destiny, there's so many guns and so many abilities and combinations and like annoying builds that you can make. Being able to be invisible on top of that, using, you know, sidearms, Lorenz, Yotun, fusions, Now here's the, let me tell y'all something about this exotic right here, because Capri Sting has been around for a long time and no one has ever abused it as much until now. Essentially what this little exotic allows you to do, it gives you wall hacks. And having wall hacks himself isn't really the problem, it's just the guns and the playstyle it breeds. So now since Lawrence and Arbalest and every other crackhead thing in the book is starting to be used more often, I ain't even trying to complain or nothing like that for real, y'all boys, but like people will literally, they'll play like this, they will not peek, they will sit behind the wall just like this, you know, looking through the wall, and unless you peek, you on the enemy team, all right, you are the opposing team, unless you decide to peek them, that's when they will shoot. Now imagine 6 hunters in one game in a trials match, they're all spamming the same junk and no one's challenging each other. It just becomes the stupidest thing in the world. But hey, I see why people don't want to go back to a hand cannon, man, because at least with majority of the hand cannons, you couldn't sit there and cheese like that. Every time I see somebody in the comments like just getting pissy at me talking about it, they're just like, oh my gosh, you're the reason why everything, you know, we just can't have anything. And I'm like, yeah. I know exactly which side of the skill aisle you're standing on. There is nothing questioning that. If you want to sit here and complain about me, complain about how goofy this new little meta that we're in, I was like, oh, you just want hand cannons. That's all you want. Like, why? If you're going to high side, at least try to high side with some logic. I can understand if I was sitting here saying, oh, I would love an SMG meta because I'm an SMG enthusiast and I'm well aware of how busted the goddamn Shiro's Wrath is, or most SMGs in general. The nonsense that we got going on right now is just by far some of the, like, just the dumbest junk in the world. I'm not saying nerf everything into completely uselessness so you can only use hand cannon. I'm just saying balance everything out, so if I try to use something or like one thing just isn't more like outstandingly just better than another thing, because at this point if you don't use cheese in trials or something like that, you're just not gonna win consistently, honestly. I mean, what do you guys think, man? Should I keep this shotgun? Should I dismantle it? What do you guys think? I mean, this is like a piece of history, you know what I'm saying? It's a relic right here. I mean, it's a pretty trash rolled relic, but you know, should I just go ahead and dismantle it for old time's sake? Just get rid of it, fam. Just drop it. You let go of the glory days. All right, y'all boys, so that is it for today's video. We have lost enough brain cells and we're going to need more for the next video, so you know, I gotta retain some of them. Trials is literally right around the corner. I gotta keep some of them intact. Unless, is it Iron Banner? Well, no, it's the middle of the month, so I don't think it would be Iron Banner. I don't know. It's whatever. It shows up whenever it shows up. If you're brand new here, you made it all the way to the end, make sure you hit that sub button down below. We do a lot of FPS gameplay with a little commentary over it. Really be vibing for real. Hit that like button so more people can see the channel and join the family. Do appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of the new followers. We are super close to 500, and I can only thank you guys for it. So we gonna keep the grind going, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.